Top 3. Best Home Theater Projector. Number 3. Epson Home Cinema 2150. The best projectors under $1,000 often perform very well, and usually you'll have to spend a lot more to get a noticeable jump in picture quality. While these models are still 1080p, number 4K yet, the bright colorful images they can create are a great option for movie nights or even just for binge-watching Netflix shows. The Epson Home Cinema 2150 doesn't have the high-line features of today's TVs, like HDR or wide color gamut, but it does let you create a massive picture. On a 100-inch screen it's brighter than many TVs from a few years ago, although the color and contrast ratio aren't quite as good as the best in this price range. The Epson's advantage over other projectors in its class is the ability to fit better in many homes. This is because it has a wider zoom range, so it can be placed farther from the screen, and something very rare among its counterparts: vertical lens shift. You can place the projector on a shelf behind the sofa instead of on the floor, for instance. Also, because it's LCD-based, there are none of the DLP rainbows that can bother some people. HDMI inputs. 2 PC input. Analog, RGB USB port. 1A power audio input and output. Output only digital audio output. Nolan port. NO12V trigger. NORS 232, remote port. Normal. Yes, on HDMI 1 remote. Not backlight in the back. Number 2. Yabber Y30 native 1080p. In the days of coronavirus, I'm having cinema withdrawal symptoms, which include the need to sit in a dark room with a bunch of strangers, eat popcorn, and drink a gallon of cola. I decided to give Yabber's Y30 video projector a try to see if it could help ease my big screen. Fix. The Yabber Y30 is a projector and integrated audio amplifier, capable of displaying content from video sources up to 300 inches. Hardware specs: display technology. Light source. Limited resolution 1920x 1080px, Full HD max resolution. 4K ultra brightness. 6800 lumens. I think this is a very optimistic value contrast ratio. 8001 keystone correction. 4D, plus or minus 50 degrees vertical and horizontal, electronic screen size. 300 inches aspect ratio 16943 projection distance. Number 1. Epson Home Cinema 2253 LCD. The Epson Home Cinema 2250 is equal parts 1080p home theater projector and streaming projector, with integrated Android TV and a bright color-accurate image. Pros: good color accuracy, contrast, shadow detail, and black level for the Precisa 3-chip LCD engine. 3 LCD delivers matching color and white brightness, and no rainbow artifacts. Integrated Android, built-in Wi-Fi. Constantly 1 HDMI portos, not support HDR or 4K. Empathy: first time you turn on the HC2250, it will take you through the same setup routine covered in detail in our EF12 review to make sure it's connected to a Wi-Fi network and get the Android TV set up. Both the quick setup guide and startup screens on the projector itself indicate that you have to go through this setup routine and connect to a network before you can use the projector, and Epson told me there's no way to get around it, which is a problem if you don't have a network connection immediately available. However, I discovered a useful trick. At any point during setup, simply hit the input button on the remote and choose HDMI. Then you can use the projector with an HDMI source. When you're ready to set up the Android TV, press the input button and choose Home to return to the setup screen.
Check out the description for more information in latest price.